I would say the weird process about this song and music video that I did was I kind of had more of the idea for the visuals before I had the song. I kind of created the song around the idea of like the visuals and what I was using for inspiration. But I just really had like this idea of just like being like in a jungle of flowers, like being completely surrounded by it. And I think a lot of that came from when I was younger. I always loved flowers, always had that as like decorations in my room, and my mom and I always had like a garden together as well. So I think that's kind of where it came from, and then it kind of grew into this idea of like wanting it to be a way of like transforming like a version of my younger self into a now version of me as a young woman, and coming into my own and kind of taking that inspiration from when I was younger but making it into something bigger and more true to who I am now.
Absolutely. Do you think you would say that the vision that you had as a child kind of came to fruition now that you're older? You made it happen the way you wanted to?
Yeah, I think honestly I don't even think I really thought when I was younger that I'd be doing what I'm doing now. You know, I always dreamed about, you know, making music or doing a music video or having my own CD that had my name on it. And so for me to actually be like living out that, but then being able to bring small inspirations from when I was a kid, or even just like color schemes or like an outfit, it's really cool to see it kind of come full circle and really see myself transform into who I wanted to be.
Absolutely.
They're a big inspiration for me, and I think the biggest thing with them is they help me organize all my creative ideas, because I'll come up with them and I'll have a bajillion ideas, a lot of different ways we can go about it. And Kim is awesome at really making like a mood board for the whole photo shoot and kind of getting pictures together with inspiration for poses and flowers, color scheme, outfits. And then just being able to have that conversation with the team, be like, okay, this is what we're doing, this is the vision, this is the plan. And then being able to go shopping with Sam and really like just try on a lot of different outfits. I always like working with Sam because she always gets me in outfits I wouldn't necessarily have envisioned myself in for the shoot. In particular, like the long pink dress I wore. When she pulled that out, honestly, I was like, I'm not wearing that dress. I'm gonna drown in that dress. But then when I got it on and I was actually like in it and feeling myself in it, I didn't expect to feel pretty in that dress, because that's not my style of a dress. So just little things like that with the team, I think they get me out of my comfort zone and make the vision not just me, but get it to a place where it's like I'm exploring new aspects of me as well.
It sounds like...
I think one of my favorite parts of the photo shoot with Vivid Company was there got to a point in the photo shoot where we kind of had reached all of our goals for what we wanted to shoot, but we were all having so much fun and the set was all there, so we just kept shooting. For like another 2 hours. We just kept taking pictures and moving things around and coming up with new ideas. I got to a point where like I don't think I've ever been so tired from modeling before. Like I was exhausted at the end of it, because I modeled for like a good maybe 4.5 hours. But we just had so much fun, and it's like we had all these different props that we had with us, so we had all these concepts we could play with. And going back through the pictures, it's just really cool to see all the different content we got and all the different looks. Nothing, you know, we have a couple shots here, a couple shots here, and there's not a lot of photo shoots, I think, where you really get that. And it was nice too, because I had my friend Autumn there as well, who does photography. So she was able to do like behind the scene pictures. And so being able to look at those was awesome, because I got a different photographer's point of view of these photographers and these artists. So it was like cool to see the background work and seeing pictures of like me talking with Kim and Jared and pointing out things on the set. It's cool to see, even just looking at those pictures, the teamwork being brought together. Yeah, my parents, I forgot about that.
Popped up on this. That was cool.
Yeah, that was really interesting for me to have them there, because my parents just still view me as their baby girl. So when I'm doing my music stuff and I'm in my zone, it's like work focus for me.
Absolutely.
I'm in my zone, like, I've honestly, until you brought that up, I completely forgot they were even there.
And the thing is, like, that just goes to show, like, you are your parents. You're their daughter, because they came through, they kicked it, they were there for maybe like 20 minutes, they got to see you flow, and then they shot. They're like, she's working.
Yep, they know.
Get out the way. But like, no, that's special a lot. And the fact that you got that support, you know, down to even something as small as a photo shoot, that's really dope.
It was really cool, because my mom and my dad both were the ones like, we wanted to come and see, come be there. And I was like, are you sure? Like, it's gonna be boring, I'm gonna be working, like, you don't have to, but But they really wanted to come and see like what I had been working on. And I remember my dad saying to me later on, like, he was just blown away by all the flowers in the set. He's like, I know you said you wanted to be surrounded by flowers, but you like really meant it.
Yeah, no, we went full out on the production.
We went full out on the production.
Absolutely.
It was almost a grand alone just on the set. My best advice would be just stay true to who you are. Make it your idea, make it your vision. If it doesn't feel right, don't create it. Because it's not gonna be you and you're not gonna feel good with it at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Everything has to be about a flow and a balance, especially when you're creating art, because I feel like if it's not, you end up not really liking what you put out there, or you know, there's little aspects of it you wish you had done differently. So sometimes it is like stepping back and looking at more of the overall vision before honing in on what you gotta do.
Absolutely.
But then also have confidence in what you're creating as well. When you do know you have an idea that's yours and you're excited about it, don't always just run and share it with people. Like, just hone in on that for yourself and just create it and be confident in it for yourself.
Ooh, you dropping jewels. That's well said. Very
Thank
well
you.
said.
I know, I'm excited. I'm excited to see where it's going, especially now that I have Power out. I've had the single out and I've been getting response from that. There's so many people who are listening who I just didn't even think paid attention or even knew what I was doing. So it's all rewarding. It's a good process to be in.
Absolutely.
I'm definitely excited for 2019 and to see, I'm just excited to get this album out. I've been working so hard on this album, and it is a dream, like, to be able to say that I made an album and I wrote an album. I put the work in, I helped orchestrate that to make it happen. That's definitely my biggest dream come true. So I'm super excited. The day that releases is gonna be a party.
Hey, we're gonna party. Congratulations to you.
Thank you, I appreciate you.
Thank you.